So close game, below 5 minutes, within 5 points. They have 30. So can they close and get this series to 2-1?
Gilgeous-Alexander, 5th foul, Doris, on James Harden with just under 3.5 to go. Adams picked up his dribble, got stranded. Backdoor cut by Gilgeous-Alexander, who promptly throws it away. Tough pass. They're going to call a kickball on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander playing him straight up. Green lets the 3 fly. Got it! Jeff Green with a green light.
It's something to keep an eye on here. You take Dort off the floor, and you take him off the floor because he can't help you offensively. But that does skew the matchups a little bit when Houston has the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander swings it around. They whip it around to Chris Paul. His floater high in the paint. Tipped up, rebounded by Eric Gordon. Houston leading by a bucket. Harden pulling his way to the bucket.
It's a different matchup. If that's Dort's, that physical contest is a lot tougher. For Schroeder, that's the easy one for James Harden.
And Houston's lead is up to 4. Schroeder drives by Tucker, and that's going to be a foul against P.J. Tucker. And he can't believe it. Dort's been the guy that Houston has laid off of and doubled off of.
Open threes. If you get it and they're not guarding you, keep the ball moving.
They're going to bait him into it. A whistle and a foul. Going to go against the Thunder. That foul is going to go against Adams, his 4th.
Oh my gosh, why?
It looked like sumo wrestling inside. That's pretty physical. 3-point lead. Jeff Green getting downhill. Green with a punch. What a game for Jeff Green. This is evoking memories of his big game back in 2013 with the Celtics going against LeBron James in the playoffs. He has come up huge for Mike D'Antoni. Tough pass inside. Adams misses. Harden with the rebound. Houston leading by 5. Harden looked like he wanted to get something quick before the defense set up. Step back 3 straight away. Harden. Contact underneath. Schroeder ends up on the court, and that's going to be a foul against P.J. He came to Orlando ready to play. Schroeder gets it back. Stares down Harden. Fires. Got it. And it's a 2-point game with 1:15 to go.
Well, Schroeder is just 2 for 10 from 3, but how about that big-time delivery? He's got 29.
Doris, what do you make of what Mike D'Antoni's doing with having Jeff Green bring the ball up?
Well, I like it there because he was going to get, he thought he got a shot for James Harden.
And Tucker hits the side pocket 3 finally. He couldn't buy one before that. That was his first 3 on 4 attempts. Chris Paul to the basket.
That's too easy if you're Houston. You can see how frustrated Mike D'Antoni is. Like, you got to play better defense than that.
Jeff Green gives it to Eric Gordon. Oklahoma City needs a stop here. Gordon matched up against Adams, blows by him. House in the corner, back out to Green to Harden. 7 on the shot clock. Staring down Chris Paul. House on the catch, 3 on the shot clock. He's got to pull the trigger, stepped out of bounds, and it's Oklahoma City basketball. Wow!
Make House put it on the deck. He doesn't. Nice D.
Chris Paul inside again. Adams gets this one to fall, and they get another easy one, Doris. It's a 1-point game.
That's going to be a foul on Chris Paul, yeah. I mean, there was a lot of contact both ways, and James Harden, that right shoulder that was bothering him at the half, he just fell on that, Mark.
Yeah, he did. And
I think double would have been the right thing to do.
And look at this, another collision. Players hit the court again, goes out of bounds. It must have been touched because David Guthrie said it's going to be Houston basketball still.
Now Ed Malloy's going over to him, and they're going to review it. And it's, obviously the right thing, and I love that you can do this here. Let's
this time, and Looks like it was Schroeder involved with this play. I don't see where that was touched by anybody.
I don't either.
Chris Paul, Schroeder, Gilgeous-Alexander. They're keeping Dort in the game, Doris, even though they're on offense.
Yep. And again, I'll make the point.
Down by 2, Gallinari against Tucker. Dort sets a screen on Jeff Green for Paul. Harden switches on to him. Paul gets to the bucket for the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander got it! The Thunder lead by 1 with 13. Here we go. They go to Jeff Green, working against Chris Paul. Gordon, House tripped up, and that's going to be a foul against the Thunder. It looked like Nerlens Noel regular season. He has been one of their best players here in Orlando. In the seeding games and at 19 in game 2. He misses, and Schroeder gets the rebound. And they call it time. And Schroeder on the floor for Oklahoma City. As we've seen all night, Houston will switch pretty much everything. Here's Chris Paul working against Jeff Green. Gets a screen from Dort, rejects it. A double screen. Paul gets around Harden, reverse layup. Oh, it rims out. Jeff Green jumping against Danilo Gallinari.
I'd take 5 more minutes, James Harden versus Lou Dort's Mark Jones.
Yes. Harden staring him down. Dort got the block, man, with that strong body.
You're still able to move with the speed he moves laterally. Like, that's unusual.
Gordon kicks it out to Tucker. He made his last 3 from the corner. This one off the mark. And Schroeder rebounds it. Thunder going with their 3 guards, Gallinari and Dort. Schroeder going to go to work against Harden. Dort, he took the 3. He hasn't made one yet today. Gallinari battling with the offensive rebound. Missed it. Harden lost it to Dort. Dort powered it up. Fouled. So now
He did exactly that.
Look at the back of his jersey. Earlier I said Lakers and Portland going on ABC right now, just getting underway. Don't forget the UFC going on ESPN News right now. Gordon got into the paint and left it short. Dort with the rebound out to Schroeder. See if they can get something quick here in transition. Schroeder probes and kicks it back out. Working against Jeff Green. Schroeder, the preferred matchup offensively. Green has been great defensively. Shot clock down to 6 for Chris Paul. The 3 coming and falling. Gordon with a quick 3. And he has been off tonight. 2 for 10 from deep for him. Chris Paul. Jeff Green switches on to him. Paul fires. Gallinari inside, fouled by House.
Small ball.
Oklahoma City with a Jeff Green having his best game of the series, has 22 points. Gordon. Austin Rivers from deep. And controlled by the Thunder.
Just 14 of 47 now, dipping below 30% is Houston from 3.
And we have a report from Malika Andrews, courtside.
Hey, Mark, I have an update for you on Steven Adams. I'm told he has a right knee contusion, and he is doubtful to return for the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds of this game.
Wow. Chris Paul! Butter! Chris Paul!
Did he just blow a kiss at the camera?
He did. Trying to kiss goodbye to Houston, and he strips Eric Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander, Dort inside with the reverse layup. And Billy Donovan's team looking good right now. Harden helplessly watching from the